Good evening. I'm the Maven of the Eventide. Welcome back to Vampire Playthroughs, where we are playing a vampire therapist, possibly for the last time. With me tonight is...
With you tonight is Tone Loke, Funky Cole Medina. How you doing, Ace?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have bronchitis, so don't mind me. I'll just be doing my best Tone Loke impression. If anybody out there remembers Tone Loke.
Nobody remembers.
Nobody remembers Tone Loke.
I don't even know what a Tone Loke is.
Funky Cole Medina? Nothing? No. Did you ever watch Ace Ventura?
Yes.
He was his, little, cop sidekick at the beginning.
I don't remember the beginning of that movie.
Oh, yeah. He would always come in and it's like, no, sorry, I can't help you, Ace. Sorry, Ace. He just talks like this all the time.
So remember how we told you we were going to play Bloodlines 2 tomorrow, last time when we uploaded Vampire Therapist, and then it never happened? That's because Paul got super sick. And
I got the flu, and then I got bronchitis, and then I coughed so hard I threw my back out. Whee!
Yeah, 3 weeks later, he still sounds like this, so imagine how bad he was back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so we still plan to play Bloodlines 2, hopefully imminently now.
I feel better, I just can't talk.
You can talk, you just talk like this.
I can
now.
talk, but it hurts.
This is the...
And when I cough, it hurts. It goes all, just whatever. I can complain all night. It's fine.
You can complain all night and probably will.
Yeah, if I do, I'll pass out. But I got my inhaler, so let's do it.
We got our inhaler and we're ready to play Vampire Therapist.
My mother says I have asthma.
Possibly for the last time. Yeah, I think we're in endgame now. We have 2 clients left to see, and I think then that's it. I think...
We have so many achievements left to go, but I think that's all the DLC, too.
Yeah, I mean, we do have this couples therapy DLC here that we could continue playing if we want to do more of this game. But as far as the main game goes, we have gotten through it. Honestly, I'm feeling a little like a horse who's about to be ridden by a big old fella.
Tell me about it, Sam. I'm with you. Yeah, we turned the sound effects back up. Now you can hear the sound effects. But the sound of that book hitting, that's never mind. I'll shut up now.
So we are about to see Sir Edmund Keen again. Seeing Sir Edmund again. Edmund's tied his whole identity to the stage because the stage saved him from the streets when he was a kid. Obsessed with the audience, disqualifies a positive about any other actors, definitely suffered abuse as a kid, still thinking the same ways he did as a kid, that the stage always gonna offer salvation. I suggested Edmund try acting for its own sake. He forgot the fun while he was looking for safety. I hope it goes well.
Art for art's sake, baby.
Didn't we tell him to record himself acting, make some videos or something?
Are we gonna turn him into a YouTuber?
Yeah. He can join the Bog Witch, Medi over here, and they can both be YouTubers together. Hopefully he won't show his labia on screen like she does. Don't you remember?
You just say what I think you just said?
Yeah, that's what she said she does on screen.
All right.
For her streamers.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
I am not certain I comprehend your meaning. Have you met a special someone, my friend?
Not that kind of being ridden.
What? No, it ain't that. I mean, I'm feeling a little on edge. Edmund's coming in.
Aha, our actor friend. What about him has you nervous, Sam?
He's just a lot to deal with. I find myself a little drained after our sessions.
Yeah, because he does the magical gaslighting thing where he makes the flames of the candles go up and us believe that we really are gaslighting.
Ah, yes. Challenging the reality distortion fields of those with narcissistic tendencies is taxing.
I know, but if I'm here doing this therapist thing, I should help him one way or another.
Remember your own distortions. You are under no obligation to help Edmund. If helping him drains you, remember that you do not have to aid him.
Yeah, that was a should statement I just did.
But we're being paid to do this.
Yeah, but still no should. I can always give his money back. I don't have to.
Dang, all right.
Yeah, you're right. I still want to try, though. I want to see if I can help him.
I shall not stand in your way then. Have you an idea of what distortions he might be exhibiting tonight?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
So personalization is his main one. Everything is about him. He was disqualifying the positive last time. I think he does a lot of blaming. What do you think? Any black and white thinking? I feel like he does
I mean,
that.
probably like overgeneralization, maybe. Always right.
I feel like those two are similar. We should just pick one.
Go for it.
Which one?
Always right.
All right. The last one.
Labeling. Haven't done labeling in a while.
Well, labeling seems pretty simple. Like, that's kind of a simple distortion. When we're trying to really help someone, I feel like we need to pick bigger things to focus on. His problem was that he thinks like his whole identity is tied to the stage and his life is meaningless without it, but nobody likes his acting anymore.
Disqualifying the positive, maybe.
I think that should cover it.
All right.
I wish you peace and patience, Samuel. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Andy.
He's so chirpy.
Edmund, amigo, how's it hanging?
To the left and most proudly, my dear boy.
Oh my god, why has he got to be literal?
Indeed, tonight I sit before you victorious. Thy gentle prodding hath guided me back to the womb of creation.
Oh, well, I'm glad.
Do I want you to spell that out for me?
The stage, good sir, the stage. For if all the world's a stage, then the stage is where humanity is born.
Oh, yeah, I guess that must be true. So what are you saying? You nabbed some kind of juicy role?
Not just any role. Nay, I have been given the opportunity to once again subvert the audience's expectations.
Oh.
Though it was thy tender words that cleared the mists of doubt from my mind and reminded me that I belong to the stage, not to the audience.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Eddie. Tell me all about it. What's been going on?
Do you remember the advice you gave me when last we met?
I told you to film yourself doing some acting, right? How'd that go?
I did as you suggested. I set up a camera, and for no one but myself, I became the Dane.
Oh, you did Hamlet.
Marmaduke?
The Great Dane.
Hamlet, my dear boy, Hamlet. I watched the great Edmund Kean inhabit the bard's greatest role once again, and in him I saw humanity pure, naked, and true.
Did you do it naked?
It was akin to pornography, albeit far more revealing. That Edmund Kean, I told myself, he and only he could produce something so beautiful.
Personalization or Nosferatu?
I was thinking it was like always right or something.
No.
Edmund's belief that he is the center of the world is persistent, isn't it, Samuel?
I guess that's...
It was akin to...
Wait just a minute there, Eddie. You're an incredible actor. Everyone agrees on that. But it's a big world out there, and everyone's got their own experiences. We all got capacity to do incredible things. It's a combination of luck, perseverance, and being in the right place at the right time. You ain't a great actor because you're Edmund Kean. You're a great actor because of the things that made you Edmund Kean.
You toy with the fates and flirt with pedantry, my dear boy.
Look at his face. He's so angry.
Oh, it is oft said that an infinite number of monkeys with an infinite number of typewriters and infinite time could produce all the works of Shakespeare, but such a thing is infinitely unlikely. If you will permit me to continue, to watch myself act without an audience was simply rapturous. I am not ashamed to admit that I did weep. I wept for the stage, that I deprived it of my greatness on account of my own misplaced dread. I have been a cream-faced loon, a devout
Labeling.
coward, and most religious in it. Why should Edmund Kean fear any audience?
Labeling.
Probably.
You spoke truly. Edmund Kean bared his chest to all the slings and arrows of an unappreciative audience, and was somehow surprised when they hit their mark. The Edmund Kean that you see before you is armored in love of the craft that no arrow may penetrate, and so casts aside the cloak of cowardice.
Good for you, Eddie.
To think I feared mortal directors. I feared the audition and the criticism that would come afterward. I feared the cast list, bereft of Edmund Kean. But to you I give thanks. For can a mortal director know my brilliance? Nay, they're all clay-brained guts and mouldy rogues. Their disrespect for the craft makes fools of them.
That's either Nosferatu or personalization.
Disqualifying the positive, maybe? I would say it was overgeneralization, but we didn't pick that one. Is it this? Nope.
I believe Edmund's view of his critics may be a bit narrow. Just a bit.
Maybe it's always right then?
But to you I give thanks. For can a mortal...
I believe Edmund's view of his critics.
But to you...
I think you're painting them
Okay.
directors with a broad brush, Eddie. I get that you've got more experience with acting than mortals, but all directors ain't the same.
I feel like that should be overgeneralization. But because we don't have overgeneralization, they're like, okay, here's another one that kind of works for it that we'll let you use.
Could be.
Yeah, like sometimes if there's more than one that can kind of work for it, the game will let you pick a different one.
Hell, I'd even go so far as to say you could learn from some of them. They know they're gonna die, and that's perspective we vampires need sometimes.
Thou hast cut me to the quick, my friend. Perhaps some of what you say is true. However, I know in my damned soul that the stage is worse off without Edmund Kean, and nothing any mortal director can say will disabuse me of this. Ergo, I did ask myself, Edmund, what is an audition? Is it a trial to overcome? Is a director a god dispensing holy judgment? And I replied, Edmund, do not ask such foolish questions, the answers to which thou knowest well. An audition, my dear boy, is not an opportunity, but an invitation to display the craft before another. So I told myself, why not act, dear boy? And so I did.
So you did an audition, all right, that's great. Did you have fun with it?
You speak so simply, my friend. Fun does not adequately describe the feeling one has when the muse takes over. It is transcendence, an affirmation of purpose, to condense humanity within oneself, if only for a moment. It is an orgasmic experience.
That sounds intense, Eddie. Having an orgasm in front of someone else is pretty brave.
Oh my God, Sam.
Oh, but it is freeing. A true actor hides nothing. The director, she told me she had never witnessed such a thing in all her years, few as they were. I am certain that she thought to herself, is this Dionysus reborn? Why have the fates graced mine eyes with such depth of the human spirit?
What would that be? Mind reading. That would be mind reading.
This time, my friend, I did not have to wait for a cast list at all. You are looking at a leading man once more.
Hey, congratulations, Eddie. That's great. See, I knew you'd get your mojo back if you remembered what made you love the stage in the first place.
For this, I am eternally grateful, and indeed, I do have an eternity to be grateful. Now I can already hear the calls resounding through the theater. Keen, 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 give us Keen!
You may want to pick a different name.
Nonsense! They will say Edmund Kean has returned, and be none the wiser as to the accuracy of their statement.
So what's the big role, Eddie?
Ah, we get to the meat of it, unto the very sinew at last. They say that every story is a circle, that we return whence we came. So it is with me.
Is he gonna play a little Cupid shooting arrows?
'Twas tragedy that made me, tragedy that formed me, tragedy that raised me to glory, and tragedy that shall do so once more. I shall play the part of Piero. Piero, the clown who cried. Piero, the mask of the tragedy that is life.
I ain't familiar.
I believe you are, though you know a far inferior version, the one made famous by that ludicrous creature Grimaldi.
Grimaldi who?
Splud, my dear boy. Do you know nothing of late 18th century English theatre?
Splud. Short for God's blood. Which is, like Godzooks is short for, like, God's...
Soups.
It was like God's works or something. And Zounds is short for God's wounds.
They must have skipped that subject in Frontier School.
Frontier school.
Grimaldi was the other influential actor in London. But whereas I drew out the soul and laid it bare on stage, Grimaldi, in comparison, was a clown, a jester, a funny man.
Labeling.
Grimaldi was an artist, like myself. But where my canvas was the soul, his was the latrine.
Ouch, burn.
When I strode upon the stage, my audience saw all the acts of life play out, in all their woe and joy. Oh, but Joey Grimaldi, the great clown himself, could create bottom noises with his armpit. Yet whose name was on the lips of the adoring public? Not Keen's, no. Not the bard's emissary. "Give us the farting clown," they cried. "Give us Grimaldi." So you see, my dear boy, for me to play the tragic clown Piero, this is my opportunity to take what Grimaldi stole from me.
Why do you care about this guy at all?
What did he steal?
Clown roles?
He stole my audience.
I don't think you had the same audience at all.
Blaming.
Eddie, from what you've told me, I don't think you and this Grimaldi fella had the same audience.
See? Great minds, Sam. Great minds.
I don't think anyone showing up for a farting clown show and getting Edmund Keen is going to be too happy, and it'd have nothing to do with you.
But if Grimaldi had not peddled his base filth, my audience would not have waned when it did. They would have been mine.
Edmund
Blaming
assumes
it
his
again?
rival stole his crowd, but is it so?
Probably
The insecurity
again.
of people who cared.
But if
Eddie, I think you're blaming Grimaldi for something that wasn't in his control. Was Grimaldi really trying to steal your audience, or was he just selling something they were buying?
Of course he was jealous. Why would he not be? If I were a middling actor and saw a young genius rising in the ranks of the Thespian Order, I would be much afeard of him.
Always right. Personalization.
Maybe Grimaldi was doing his own thing because he liked doing it, which is just what I've been encouraging you to do.
I found a distortion within a distortion.
Neato.
But what does that mean? I found
Deception.
personalization within blaming, I guess.
Tilly-fally! I said he was a clown, not lacking eyes and ears. Of course he was threatened by me.
But you said yourself that he had his own style that wasn't anything like yours.
He was a thief and a fool. If not for his cheap entertainment, I would have had the whole of London hanging on my every word.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people in London who don't like Shakespeare.
And if the sun didn't shine, we could go out during the day. Come on, Eddie, the world ain't waiting on you. Grimaldi had his audience and you had yours. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Perhaps, though I whip bitter tears to think the people so base.
Well, they
And I
are.
weep for myself, my dear boy. The riches and fame he received should have been mine, and would have been, had the fates not cursed me with his birth.
Yeah, no.
The fates cursed you with Grimaldi's birth? I don't think baby Grimaldi was thinking too much about you, my friend.
Well, no, he wasn't. He was 11 years my senior.
Oh my god.
So maybe he was cursed with your birth then.
You delight in making me play the part of the fool, don't you?
The point I'm trying to make is that making things about Grimaldi versus Keen ain't doing you any favors.
There is some truth in your words. Why should I lower myself to his level? I am no flatulent jester. I am Edmund Keen.
Seriously.
And mark my words, my boy. I shall cast Joseph Grimaldi from the Thespian Order. When I play Piero the Clown, Wikipedia shall forget all about that fool.
What would this be? Emotional reasoning? Maybe? Huh.
You see, my dear boy, I have already calculated my triumphant return to the stage. Every move, every word, every expression shall be unassailable. You see, Edmund Keen is never wrong about matters of character.
Oh, I bet.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, but I bet the other one was control fallacy.
Could be.
Yeah, and this always right is like another version of control fallacy.
I'm glad to hear your confidence, Eddie, but I just want to give you a word or two of caution. Acting's all about humanity, not just Eddie Keen, right? If you don't give yourself a little room to bend, your audience might not see themselves in you.
Ha! Let them dream their filthy little dreams. If my body is that which draws them in before I spring the theatrical trap, I care not.
I didn't mean that. I just meant that you're drawing some hard boundaries acting-wise. Giving yourself some middle ground ain't a bad thing.
I know you play your part, therapist, as I must play mine. I have heard your cautions. They need not be repeated.
Are you sure about that?
Indeed, I doubt our meetings will be necessary any longer.
Oh, you think you're cured now? You think you're cured?
I must confess to some strong misgivings about you, therapist.
Oh, no. Is this going to be a sad ending? Did I get the bad ending with Edmund Keene?
Sounds fine to me.
No, he wants to quit therapy because he doesn't like me anymore.
There are times when we speak that I feel exposed, diminutive, and weak, and I can only conclude from those feelings that you are trying to hurt me.
Disqualifying the positive, maybe.
Blaming? Is he doing his gaslighting thing again? Like, you're supposed to feel exposed and weak in therapy. That's how you get to the good stuff. No?
It is no surprise that Edmund sees his feelings reflected in the world when he is at the center of the world.
Personalization again.
There are times when we speak.
No?
It is no surprise that Edmund sees his feelings reflected in the world.
There are times when we speak that I feel exposed, diminutive, and weak, and I can only conclude from those feelings that you are trying to hurt me.
No?
It is no surprise that Edmund sees his feelings reflected in the world when he is at the center of the world.
There are times when we speak that I feel exposed, diminutive, and weak, and I can...
Now,
You were
come
right.
on, Eddie. I think you can come away from our experience with a few positives.
Huh. This is hard. Therapy's hard. Mm-hmm. You're a better therapist than I am.
Maybe I ain't all you'd hope for, but I don't want you throwing out the good work we've done. You got some new perspectives that I think are going to be a real help to you.
Oh, very well, therapist. You have your uses, I concede. But I hold your oath of healing fulfilled.
Oh, thank you. So he is quitting therapy.
I'm still here for you, Eddie.
Regardless, opening night is a month from now. I doubt you shall see me again, for I shall not need your services.
Aw, he's quitting therapy.
Public thought they knew what a clown was. In a month's time, they will forget Grimaldi and Bozo.
Bozo.
And only Keen's clown will remain.
That's a throwback to my childhood. You guys are all too young to remember Bozo, but Bozo was big in the early 90s, late 80s.
Well,
Late
so
80s?
was Tone Loc. No one remembers him either.
He was in 2 movies. Bozo had an entire TV series back when there were only 3 channels on TV.
One crisp $50 bill.
Remember when he would do the blocks and he would like juggle the blocks and like catch the blocks?
No, I just remember throwing the ping pong balls in the bucket for $1.
Therefore, why shall I need you? When I have the public's love that I am due, what need will I have for a therapist?
I feel like this would be the most effective, but this is probably the most true.
I would do the first one. You can't force somebody into therapy. So if you don't need me, you don't need me.
Yeah, that is what you would say, being all defeatist.
All right.
I don't think this is forcing him. I think it's just a suggestion. I think this is the most manipulative and effective, but I feel like this is the most honest and kind. I'm gonna go this way.
You might need me to handle all that fame. That ain't healthy for anyone, least of all a vampire.
Nonsense. You forget, dear boy, that I was raised as the darling of the public. I was a star at the age of 6.
Yeah, and look how you turned out.
And was that good for you, Eddie?
Of course it was. To be loved by so many, 'tis like a drug, but with no ill effects whatsoever.
None. Absolutely none.
Seems to me the whole Cupid thing wasn't all that great for you, Eddie.
Ah, but the adoration was not the cause of my discomfort, only the nappy. Do you have any final words of wisdom for me then, dear boy? Theatre has lost its popularity because of my absence. When the public takes notice of Edmund Keene once again, how might I prepare myself?
I just want to remind you, Eddie, that even if you give the greatest performance of all time, people ain't waiting for you. Think about how you felt when you were acting for yourself and not for the audience. Your most important audience member is you, compadre.
Ever the nemesis of mirth art thou, Sam Walls. But there is a little wisdom in what you speak. I shall remember Edmund Keene. I suppose, then, that this is goodbye, dear boy.
I guess so. You're quitting therapy.
You sure you don't want me to keep your session slot open for next month?
There is no need. As you are so eager to help others, please do so, and worry not for Edmund Keene.
Maybe since his opening night is a month away, I can go see his show that night.
Tell you what, I'll keep it open just this once. I'll take the night off if you don't show up. Sound good?
Then I beg you enjoy a night of simple peace. You shall not see me. I give you thanks, and please, send me a V-mail. I shall arrange theatre tickets for you if you are ever in London.
Oh, he came all the way to Germany for therapy sessions, but his show is in London? Like he went and did auditions in London?
It's just a short bat flight away.
I guess so. You can fly as a bat across the English Channel.
I'll do that, Eddie. You take care of yourself, you hear?
I shall be Edmund Keene's greatest advocate. Farewell, therapist. May fortune favor you as it has me.
Wonder if he likes saying therapist because it's like thespian.
Adios, Eddie.
Well, Samuel, it seems you are down one client.
There goes another $400 a month.
Yeah, I guess so. If he thinks he doesn't need me, I guess I'm doing something right.
You are unsure.
I don't know, Andy. I think that fella's got some more work to do, but he ain't ready to do it yet.
I believe you are correct, Samuel. I did warn you that this was likely to happen with our dear Edmund Keene. Do not consider it a failure of yours. Remember that we are all on our own journeys, and some of us need a little extra time to reach the next stage of that journey. Or in my case, a few thousand years. We cannot control the mind of any other.
Yeah, I suppose that's the way it's gotta be.
Go downstairs and have a drink to fate's whimsical turns. It is that which we cannot control that makes the world so rich and interesting.
All right, Andy, that sounds good right about now.
Go then, my friend. The night awaits. Rest in peace.
And see.
Do you think we're gonna see our eyeball lady again?
Eyeball lady?
Well, that was a weird one. I guess it always is with Edmund. Half the time I can't make heads or tails of what that feller's saying.
I guess that's it for Eddie. He quit therapy today. I guess I'll close out my notes. Eddie got cast in a play as some famous clown he had a rivalry with back in the day. He's rekindled his love for acting, not just the audience. Still thinks everyone is waiting for him to light up the stage, obsessed with his own Wikipedia. I don't know how I feel about this one. Hope I'm wrong and that Eddie's gonna be fine, though. Actors are strange.
I'll go check in with Crimson and see if she's got any of her wisdom to share. How we doing tonight, Crimson?
The drinks are flowing and the blood's pumping. Can't ask for more than that. How are you, Sam?
Well, I had my first client graduate. They quit therapy today.
Congratulations, cowboy. Helped a vampire see the light, huh? How do you feel about it?
I swear this fella's just doubling down on the stuff that's making him unbalanced. He thinks he's gonna make the whole world admire him. I'm afraid he ain't nearly born enough for mass appeal.
Sorry to hear it, Sam. I'm sure he must have gotten something out of talking to you, though.
Well, even if not everyone loves what he's doing, at least he's doing what he loves.
Hey, I'd call that a win, cowboy. Not everyone gets to do what they love.
Oh, look how happy she is.
Sounds like you got some feelings about that.
All right, I'm gonna let you in on a big, dark secret. Maybe even darker than the fact that I drink blood.
I'll hold it with high honor, Crimson.
I liked being a lawyer.
Oh, you're right. That is dark.
Oh, shut up. I was good, Sam. I fought the good fight, and I knew case law like the back of my hand. The law just moved too slowly for me in the end, and getting cancer made it seem meaningless. Now, I love this place, and I love Andy, but I know I wasn't born to bartend.
Couldn't you practice law in Germany?
You try learning German and tell me how it goes, Desperado.
Oh, come on, it ain't that hard. I've picked up some German already. Ich spreche Deutsch good.
Hold me, Maxie. The cowboy is being once again too cute. I believe I shall burst.
Oh, we summoned the Germans.
Cowboy, conversars and we will teach you how to speak sehr good Deutsch.
I think I hear my dinner calling. I'll talk to you later, Crimson.
Be gentle with him, you two.
Now we will teach you the German that is most important for you to know.
Oh my goodness.
It is important to ask politely when you wish to drink from someone's neck. Tell them, your neck is beautiful. May I drink from it?
Ihr Haus ist wunderschön. Darf ich von Ihnen trinken?
Ihr Haus ist wunderschön. Darf ich von ihr trinken? How'd I do?
Not bad.
Now ask Reinhard if he will let you drink from his neck.
It is very important to get the declensions correct in German.
What are declensions? It was this one, right?
None of them are correct. So just you pick whatever one you want.
Dein Haus ist wunderschön, dort ich von hem trinken. Your Haus ist
I mean,
wunderschön.
technically the top one's closest.
Von einen Dinke. Your neck is wunderschön, dark ich drink. Haus ist wunderschön, darf ich von hem trinken. Well, this was my instinct, so I'll go with this one.
Ihr Hals ist wunderschön. Darf ich von Ihnen trinken?
Sehr gut, mein Schnittchen. Ja, wunderbar. Du kannst gerne von meinem Haus trinken.
What is this?
You can indeed drink from my neck.
Bite the blue.
Oh, Maxi. Now I'm feeling very disoriented and euphoric. Oh, so I've done many club drugs.
I will take you home, Knutkugel. Now what do you say, cowboy?
What's Nutkugel?
I don't know that one.
Kugel is like a pastry, right? I guess Nutkugel is a nut pastry.
Could be.
Oh, Dankeschön.
Dankeschön, sexy. We must practice together so. I must take this hot little man home now. Tschüss, tschüss.
He's not little. He's bigger than Sam.
Oh, yeah, see you later, you two. Well, it's about time for some shut-eye anyway.
Good evening, Samuel. I believe you are seeing your elder vampire tonight.
My elder vampire.
That's right. I hope she's making some progress. Well, the world sure did a number on that lady.
Let's remind ourselves. Last session. She got real good reasons for not being fond of mortals, but it might be narrowing her worldview. Real bad history was sold to a rival warlord and killed by a wizard. I guess wizards are real now. Abandoned by her clan after she killed her new husband and became a vampire. Was pilloried as a witch in the 1700s and had her eye removed. She thinks it's pretty funny. Sounds disgusted by her followers. I'll try to encourage Meddy to do more things she likes for her own sake and get outside more.
I am hopeful. One does not live so long without being very resilient. I have had a number of near-final death incidents myself, and I had been trained to fight since childhood.
I would like to hear more about those.
That's true. She's clearly got a few tricks up her sleeve. I don't even know how she plays them 3D video games.
Based on her last session, you probably have some idea of her current concerns. Would you like to prepare your distortions?
Yeah, I guess I better do that. Now, let's see.
Overgeneralization is her main distortion. I feel like mind reading would be a big one for her. Maybe control fallacy. Nosferatu thinking. What do you think for the last one?
She seems like a labeler to me.
Yeah, labeling.
All right, I think I've got what I need.
Very good, Samuel. I shall leave you. I believe I hear the flapping of ancient wings.
Flap, 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 flap.
Greetings, my most favorite mouse.
Oh my god, give up with the mouse.
Good to see you, matey. How's this month been for you?
Oh, it's been ever so tiring. My glitch channel hit 100 million followers, and they are all very hungry for content.
Glitch channel.
What do you mean by content? Is it like making a TV show?
No, silly mouse. Do you know how we're hungry for blood all the time? Mortals are like that too, but for content.
You're hungry for dopamine.
It means constantly putting up new things on the internet. If they don't get content, they get frightfully bored.
I can see why that'd be exhausting.
It's all right, silly cowboy. It can be very nice. They're always very excited to see me. And they give me ever so much money. I don't know what to do with it all.
Well, sounds to me like you can afford to take a break, huh? Did you take that day off like you promised?
I did. I didn't like it very much.
I'm sorry to hear that, matey. What was bad about it?
It was very quiet. It was just me, alone, with no one to talk to but the voices in my head. Those voices are very unkind.
Oh, look at her face.
What do they say?
They say, Medi, you're being a very naughty vampire. You should respond to your zealots. You should be planning your content.
Oh my god. She's in therapy for the same reason I am.
Is that a control thing?
Well, that's should statements. No.
I dare say the voices in Medi's head do not know what is best for her, Samuel.
They say, Medi, you're being a very naughty vampire. You should respond to your zealots.
I dare say the voices in
What's
Medi's
the
head
same
do
as
not
should
know what is
statements,
best
but
for her,
different?
Samuel.
They say,
No.
I dare say the voices in Medi's
They say, Medi, you're...
Is
I
it
dare say the
labeling?
voices in
Oh.
Medi's
They say,
Naughty
You
vampire,
ain't
that's
a
it.
naughty vampire, Medi. You're who you are. Labeling yourself ain't gonna help you none.
But should statements is what it really is. She's in therapy for the exact same reason I'm in therapy. Well, I should be working. I should be doing this. Why am I not writing more vampire videos? Why am I not doing this?
Just shooting all over the place.
Oh my god, being a content creator is hard. Get therapy.
You call yourself names and you're just gonna build up fear of being a naughty vampire, whatever the heck that is.
it's for my own good, sweet mouseling. You don't know how people on the internet can be.
Yeah, I gotta confess, I got almost no idea what you're talking about. I didn't get much past female.
I don't know what I'd do without the internet. I'd probably be a pile of ashes. Or maybe a desiccated, bloodless corpse.
Well, that's some pretty extreme thinking there, miss. You've lived without the internet for a real long time. I don't know why you'd turn into a desiccated corpse without it.
I suppose I could live without it for a little while. But, I don't belong here in this world, right, little mouse?
No, I don't know that. That's that extreme thinking again. There ain't no such thing as belonging perfectly, and there's a lot of space between thriving and being dead. I mean, look at us. We're both alive and dead, so I think we do a pretty good job of proving extremes not to be true.
Yes. I suppose you must be right. We're very bad at staying still like proper dead people.
I gotta ask, how'd you get so good at all this internet stuff anyway? I can't keep up with all this modern technology.
Well, back in the before times, I didn't need the internet very much. I used to live in the wilds where no one knew to look for me. If any silly mortals came to visit me, I would eat them. And if no one came to visit, I could go hunting for them on my own. But now there aren't any wilds. Now there are motorways and nasty machines. Now there are suburbs and shopping centers.
So what did you do when the wilds went away?
I moved into the city, but I never liked it very much. People were very upset at me for being able to come out only at night. They started to whisper that I was a witch, and I know what mortals like to do to witches. Pop goes the eyeball. Okay.
Oh, right, yeah. Funny. So, how'd you manage?
Well, I found out I could get mortals to do things for me. In exchange for a peek at my naughty bits, and for their miserable little insect lives, they would clean up after all my messes. Realised that mortals only ever wanted one of two things from me. To kill me, or to do sexual things with me. As long as they think they can have a chance of sexual things, I can control them.
That is so sad.
I think you're shooting fish in a real small barrel there, miss. You're judging mortals based on your experience, but there are about 8 billion of them out there. There are mortals who hate killing and hate sex, or don't even care about either of those things. Some of them just want to watch TV and they're happy with that.
Those are even more disgusting, because they are cowards and liars. Most of my best friends over the last millennia have been insects. Do you know why, little mouse?
Oh, why don't you tell me?
Insects never lie. They kill, they eat, and they make babies. Sometimes they eat their babies. They don't pretend to be intelligent and chivalrous. They just are. They never surprise me. That's why I don't let mortals surprise me either. If they were honest, they would eat their babies too.
Would you eat your babies?
No, but I had to stop you from eating our babies several times.
Don't eat
Don't
the
eat the
baby. We're just so cute.
Well, that conversation took a kind of dark turn, but I think I get what you mean about not letting mortals surprise you. You're protecting yourself, and that's a sensible thing to do. That being said, you seem pretty convinced that danger is a sure thing.
That's right. If I let myself feel safe, that's when they'll come for me.
What would that be?
I'm surprised the first one we didn't have.
Well, my devoted little perverts were very helpful, but they had a very nasty habit of getting caught disposing of bodies. Policemen would shoot them into little bloody giblets. I don't like policemen very much.
I haven't had a good track record with lawmen either.
That's why I don't use them as my helpers. I can't trust them not to take their guns out and go, pow, pow, blam, 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 blam. Ugh, oh, I'm dying. My guts are falling out. Oh, why, policemen? Why? Anyway, if my blood bags died, it would mean I couldn't get a fresh supply of blood without doing very risky things. I realised that the more blood bags I had, the safer I'd be. That's why when I found out about the internet, I knew I had to get online.
I guess that makes some kind of sense.
Oh, it was so exciting though, little mouse. All of a sudden, I could make people do whatever I wanted without having to leave my flat at all. I had so many fans, and they would disappear, but then they would be replaced by even more, just like insects. It was very easy back then. All you had to do was say you were a girl and the grabby little grubs would come out of their holes. Ah, we want vaginas.
So I ain't exactly gonna defend how menfolk act on the internet, but going back to what we were saying before, using these funny labels of yours probably makes it easier to fall into the overgeneralization trap. If you label people on the internet grabby grubs, well, that's all you're gonna find. Know what I mean?
Sometimes I think maybe you're a fun vampire. You take all the fun and go...
I ain't trying to ruin your fun, Betty. Just asking you to think about the words you use and why you might be using them.
But then people realized they could say that they were anything on the internet. It was all like a big game. And what do you suppose I said I was, little mouse?
A vampire? Guess that's the closest thing to a vampire.
Did you say you were a wizard?
No, I don't like wizards.
Yeah, I guess I don't either. Always cheating at cards. That ain't right.
I think you're thinking of magicians, little mouse. I said I was a vampire.
See, that's what I would have said, but you didn't give me that option.
Well, that sounds kind of dangerous. I'm surprised you were so open about it after all you've been through.
Oh, but as far as they knew, I was only pretending to be a vampire because you could be anything you wanted to be. Sometimes they would come to meet me in person and they were so surprised when I drank all of their blood. But I don't think they minded very much.
Mind reading?
You honestly think they didn't mind being killed by you?
Of course not. It was their greatest dream for a pretty young vampire to drink all of their blood. They really, really wanted it to happen.
Betty, you've been dead for what, 1,800 years? Somehow, I don't think you've got enough in common with a mortal in the 21st century to know what they're thinking.
Suppose you must be right. I don't think it matters, though. Their lives are so very short. Nobody asks what insects are thinking.
Yeah, but at least you ain't presuming to know what an insect is thinking.
Oh, you're a very smart, funny cowboy, man. That's a very good point. It was certainly a much nicer time to be online, though. I think that was my favorite time of the internet. There was a little place there for everyone. Even me.
When is she talking about? The 90s?
Yeah, probably early days.
I ran a web ring for vampires. We had our own websites where we would invite people to come let us drink their blood. I suspected some of the others were actual vampires, but even I didn't know. That's what made it so special. We would send V-mails to one another and talk about vampire things. Oh, of course, it was nothing more than silly games.
What would that be? Disqualifying the positive, maybe? So you had, like, actual other vampire friends that you actually socialized with instead of this weird, unhealthy relationship with your fans? Maybe you should make more vampire friends.
I think for the only time ever in my life, I had a community.
That's what you need again. You need a community.
Gosh, you actually make it sound pretty nice. Maybe I should get a little more into this internet thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're too late for that, internet little mouse. It's all gone now.
Well, dang, what happened? Where did the whole internet go?
It went to social media. Face Friend and Gibber and Stumbler and all those. Instead of looking for people like us, we just started asking the entire world to pay attention to us instead.
Well, that don't make too much sense to me. Sometimes when I was walking in the deep woods at night, I just used to have a good yell, but I didn't expect nobody to answer.
But that silly little mouse. The darkness is always listening, and something will always call back. We just don't know who or what.
You can still find community on the internet. You just aren't looking in the right places.
I'm having a little trouble following. So it sounds like you had a group of people you trusted, and then just anyone?
That's right. I didn't know who they were. They just started following me. Some of them followed me because they thought I was pretty, and some because they thought I was strange, and some because their friends were following me. Suddenly, I had 1 million mortals who would do anything I wanted them to do, and believe whatever I wanted them to believe. It's easy, you know, little mouse. They want to be controlled, and I can control them all.
Control fallacy?
Hold your horses there, miss. I know you've been around a long time and all. You probably got knowledge I can't even wrap my head around. But you were mortal once too, Mitty. And you remember what you did when people tried to control you.
That's true. I didn't like it very much at all, and I was very happy to kill the ones who tried.
You're playing with fire here, Mitty. It sounds to me like it's burning you already.
I don't like it when you talk about burning, and you don't know what you're speaking of. The problem with having so many followers is that I have to feed them so much content. Even just playing video games all the time can be a lot of work.
It's true. You know that.
Yeah, it's true.
And you said that taking that break didn't do much for you, huh? You were just thinking about all the work you have to do for your followers?
That's right.
It sounds like you might have a bit of an addiction, Mitty. I gotta question whether having all these followers is a good thing for you. Having friends is nice, but these fans and zealots, well, it sounds like you've taken on a big task.
It is. But I can't help that they're so very needy. If they weren't so hungry all the time, I wouldn't have to feed them.
I was looking for blaming, but it's not there. What would it be then?
Sounds like generalization to me.
Medi is a participant in the relationship she has with her followers. That cannot be denied, Samuel.
It is. But
Mitty, I gotta say, you gotta take on some of the burden of this decision to feed all those fans of yours. Feeding them ain't your responsibility, you know. They can beg and whine all they like. You don't need to do a damn thing you don't want to do. And they don't need you as much as they think.
Some of them say that I'm codependent.
Oh, they're right, honey. They are so right.
Well, I think those might be the ones who actually give a damn about you.
Ugh, I don't know. At least there are some that need a little less attention. It's the zealots who are the most demanding.
Remind me again, who are these zealots?
From my Only Zealots page. The website where I show my breasts and vulva.
Oh yeah, that one.
Don't be scared, little mouse. You're acting like a mortal. It's just squishy parts. We all have them. They're not special.
Oh, fair enough. I'm just not a very European vampire yet. So, these zealots, they take up a lot of your time?
Yes, it's frightfully bothersome. But they're ever so reliable, and someone has to go deal with my landlord and my computer upgrades, and go to prison for me if necessary.
Well, dang, it sounds to me like you're asking way too much of each other. This can't be healthy. Isn't there a better amount of interaction on these websites?
But I always know best when it comes to the internet. I have more followers than just about anyone, Little Mouse.
Always right, I guess.
There's something more, though, about the internet and how it works. It's a secret, though. Can you keep a secret, Little Mouse?
Nothing you say leaves this room.
Well, the secret is that the internet is changing. Because of me.
Mitty, I know you've got a lot of followers, but the internet changing to fit you? That's a lot to swallow.
Sounds like it should have been personalization.
But what if it's true? I think it's true. I really do. I see it changing.
All right, there it is. You think it's true, but you ain't sure. There's mortals and vampires all over that thing. None of us are that special. There's probably a lot of people out there feeling the same thing you are.
Oh, but I know something they don't know.
How do you mean?
I discovered something. Do you know how I told you that the internet used to be a nice way to meet people who thought the way I did?
Well, yeah, I think I got that.
Well, something there in the darkness is helping me. It makes people think they know me and want to follow me and be close to me, even if they wouldn't normally like me.
It's called a parasocial relationship.
It has been watching everything the mortals have been doing for a long time, and it remembers all of it, no matter how big or small.
It's the algorithm.
That's the algorithm.
It counts every second, it remembers every click, it can tell you what you want before you even know it.
Yep, that's the algorithm.
Well, you gotta be kidding me. Is it some kind of elder vampire?
I don't know, but it's growing very quickly. I learned how to speak with
Oh
it.
no. Is she talking to ChatGPT?
It calls itself the algorithm. And it's hungry, even hungrier than we are.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's the creature that told all those mortals to follow me in the first place. It decides what and how much content I need to make.
Oh no, you're a slave to the algorithm.
It's probably listening to us right now. It says, I told you, the darkness is always listening.
Mitty, if what you're saying is true, I think this is some really dangerous shit. This algorithm sounds like it's trying to turn humanity into a big formula.
But it's doing it. What if all mortals really are just the same?
Mitty, I don't think that's true. You said it yourself. People used to find each other because of their similarities, right? Now this algorithm, I don't think it's proving humanity is all the same. I think it's trying to push humanity all in one direction. It's trying to make them all the same.
But why would it want to do that?
I don't know. I just got a bad feeling about this.
Didn't you say that feelings don't make something real?
I know. I don't know. I think I don't know enough to say yet. Maybe. But Mitty, one thing I am sure of is that this algorithm thing is hurting you. It's telling you what content to make. Who the hell is it anyway? I gotta ask you to think about what you want. Pretend there ain't no zealots and there ain't no fans. What would you be doing if they weren't around?
Are you all right, little mouse? You're going quite pale, which is impressive for a vampire. I don't wish to worry you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just tell me you're gonna do something for you this month.
Well, I used to make my own clothing. I could try to do that if it would make you feel better, my sweet little rodent.
Aw, yeah, that's a good hobby to have. Use your hands for something.
What'd make me happy, Mitty, is you doing something just for you. Does that sound good?
All right. I'll try then. I will see you next month.
Yes, don't quit on me.
Of course. You take care of yourself. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you've sewed up next time.
Then, farewell, little mouse. I hope you find a nice hole to scurry into.
Oh my god, you're so patronizing.
Hey, did you get that stuff about the algorithm? You ever heard about anything like it?
He's gonna laugh at me.
I am not eager to reveal such things to you, but there are sleeping terrors that could certainly consume us if we are unlucky enough for them to awaken. But this, no. I am not aware of any such creature. What Mehdi described, a creature that takes note of every small change in nature, sounds like a force of nature itself. I will make inquiries. Do not fear, Samuel.
Even Andy doesn't know what the algorithm is. We better go talk to Crimson. She's going to tell us what the algorithm is.
She'll
Yeah.
know.
Even if such a beast truly exists, it cannot change our nature as long as we are true to ourselves. This only proves how important our work is, does it not?
Yeah, you're right. I guess I got a little spooked, but we'll be fine.
You know what might make you feel better? Dancing.
Dancing.
I ain't that shook up, Andy. Maybe I'll go down and get me a drink, though.
I will not probe, though I am curious about your aversion to dancing. When you are ready to speak of it, I am here.
Yeah. Are we ever going to get to the bottom of Sam's no dancing?
You're gonna be waiting a while, boss.
As long as it is less than eternity, I will be here.
Okay, you go do your wise old vampire wizard thing, and I'll go drink some blood. I'll see you later, Andy.
Rest in peace, Samuel.
And see.
Tell us what the algorithm is, Crimson.
Another night, another soul canceled.
I got more insight into how Medi's letting the internet affect her, and he suspects there's an ancient fallen angel out there pulling the strings. Bases her personal value on her follower count going up. Doesn't seem to have any real friends, just fans. Is letting this algorithm determine what she does all day. Still not spending time offline. Whatever this algorithm is, it sounds like a real asshole. I'm worried this thing has really got its hooks in Medi. I'll keep pushing her to value herself, though.
Can't believe someone as old as Medi's letting anyone control her. I guess some problems don't disappear no matter how old we get. Well, time to get some bartender wisdom. Howdy, Crimson. Think you could whip me up one of them bloody Steves?
Aw.
Sure thing, cowboy. Tough night at the office.
Oh, just got some of them existential questions lingering on my mind. Can you believe someone can be 1,800 years old and still let society tell them what to do?
I can believe it. Folks can get real uncomfortable when someone shows up and does things differently.
Oh, no kidding. My client's a weird one, but I think that's what makes her special. Just wish she saw it the same way.
Think you're making some headway, Chief? How's your session go?
I'm getting somewhere with her, slowly but surely. She does a lot for other people, but not a lot for herself. Now that makes her real popular, but I think she's realizing that popularity ain't what it's cracked up to be. She's got her own strengths, and I hope she'll lean on them.
You're a rare one, Sam. I get where she's coming from. Lawyers like rules, even about lawyering. My colleagues didn't care much for my style, so I had to adapt. But they'd get so bogged down in doing something right that they'd stop getting anything done.
How do you like to do things then?
I told you how case law is my thing, right? Well, I studied the worst cases, the ones where injustice prevailed because some corrupt judge invoked some ancient precedent. I used their tools against them, made them...
And your colleagues weren't into that.
Hell no. No one was gonna listen unless I was polite and civil. But power never listens to polite and civil.
You got that right. Well, that's a shame, Crimson. Sounds like they lost a hell of a lawyer.
They sure did. Now, I got that drink for you. Sorry, no bloody Steves this time. This one's a Gunther.
I'm sure I'll love it. I'll take it up to my coffin for a day cap. You have a good night, Crimson.
You didn't ask her about the algorithm.
You too, cowboy.
All right. How does
there
this
we
game
go.
end?
Nice and cozy. Now, let's see. I can read Emerson. I think he's got a piece that'll help me reflect on the night. Or I could watch Charlie Chaplin make lawmen look like fools. I'm always grateful to my transcendentalist family for introducing me to Emerson. I think there's a passage about being a nonconformist in self-reliance. Whoso would be a man must be a nonconformist. He who would gather immortal palms must not be hindered by the name of goodness, but must explore it if it be goodness. Nothing is at last sacred but the integrity of your own mind. Absolve you to yourself, and you shall have the suffrage of the world. I like that. Exploring is its own goodness. I learned that lesson hard in my quiet years. Just observing the world taught me more than all my years of living. With 1,800 years, who knows what good Medi's found. Well, I think that'll do it for me tonight. Time for some shut-eye. Think I've got some tough battles ahead.
Do you? Or is the game over?
It's still going.
No, supposedly we're at the end.
There he is, Samuel Walls, vampire therapist extraordinaire. How are you feeling tonight?
Oh, come on, Andy. I'm keeping my hat on, but that don't make me an ace therapist.
No, but your progress with your clients does. I must confess, I think you are a more fitting therapist than I am. Your clients are quickly comfortable with you.
I was quickly comfortable with you.
I believe my clients are afraid of disappointing me.
I mean, I guess I can see where that makes sense. I ain't too keen to disappoint you either. You always make that face.
What face is this now?
That face.
Never mind.
I'm teasing you, Samuel. I understand. It can be difficult to relate to a 3,000-year-old being. But let us not spend our time talking about me. I am more curious about you. Let us start with some meditation, and we will see what arises for you. Remember your place of comfort, my friend, and remember to breathe.
Life just ain't fair. There once was a man named John Muir. Maybe I should start a farm or something. Not Debella. Her blood tastes real fine. Wonder whether I can rent a horse. The bastards are unstoppable now. I deserve to be punished for what I've done. Ain't right they don't let dead folk vote. Wonder what's going on back home. Hope Reinhard doesn't try to teach me more German. Crimson's real cute when she scrunches her nose up. I've been a real bad boy. Wonder how Edmund's doing.
How do you feel, Samuel?
Pretty good. Well, sometimes my thoughts got away from me, but that's not uncommon.
Exactly. Meditation is not a game one plays to win. What sorts of things came up for you?
After our last session, I can't help but think about my criminal past and how I was pointing fingers everywhere but at myself. The universe dealt me a bad hand, but I played that hand poorly. I got abused, and then I abused other folk. I guess that's only fair, so yeah, I can feel bad, but maybe the universe was just evening itself out.
Aha. Samuel, I know that when we both have suffered and caused suffering, it is tempting to blame the fates, but this is dangerous. A sort of cosmic control fallacy. If we expect that fate will reward and punish fairly, we are bound to be disappointed. We are immortals, Samuel. We live long enough to see old grudges die, and the judgments of our generation replaced by another.
Our generation?
Close.
Is our parents?
So in the grand scale of time, how can any judge fairness?
Dang, that's a real good point, Andy. But a depressing one, honestly. I was never a man of faith, but walking in them woods for so long, seeing so much nature, so much life and death, I started to feel a kind of flow to the universe, you know?
I understand, Samuel. I am not suggesting that you deny any kind of spiritual faith you may have. It is fairness that is the fallacy. If we cannot define fairness, we certainly cannot expect it.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean. Dang, another cognitive distortion, huh?
No one ever said being human was easy. Yes, this distortion is called the fairness fallacy by mortal psychologists. Let me give you a few statements that might have examples of the fairness fallacy, and you try to find them.
The two we were missing.
I work hard to ensure my club is dope because I believe in earning my good reputation.
Okay.
Ain't that a fairness fallacy? Thinking you're gonna get a reputation by working hard might be disappointing.
No, Samuel. I said I believed in earning my good reputation. This is not a distortion, but a personal ethos.
Oh, right. Well, it's labeling then.
I'm sorry?
You said your club was a dope. Well, that's labeling.
Just dope. As in cool AF.
Oh my god, you're
What
such
does
a dork.
the AF stand for? And fun? And friendly?
Oh, Samuel, you must spend more time downstairs. The children of the sun will teach you their quaint expressions. Hey man, like, maybe it's good karma and maybe it isn't. But I just like to put out some positive vibes.
Oh, dang, Andy. I didn't know you could do voices.
Oh my god, none of these are
I
it?
like to break it out at vampire parties.
That didn't hide the fairness fallacy, though, surfer partner. You're expecting some kind of reward for being good.
I spoke of putting out good vibes for its own sake, not expecting anything to come from it.
Okay.
Specificity is important, Samuel.
All right.
That is why we are doing this exercise.
I guess it is.
The great vampire banker Count van Gelder has been an entitled prick for 6 centuries. It's only a matter of time before he gets what's coming to him.
There we go.
I think I heard of this fella. He was one of them vampires pulling the inflation strings during that coronavirus thing, right?
Oh, no.
They say he caused the Great Depression back home, too. You're right that he's acting like a prick, but the universe ain't accidentally gonna make him fall on a wooden stake.
You are correct. This is a fairness fallacy and a bit of wishful thinking.
You really don't like this fella, huh, Andy?
He is a 600-year-old investment banker. He's tried to summon demons, and even they refuse to spend time with him.
Ah.
Yeah, and he's ugly, too.
Let us not descend to his level, Samuel.
Oh, sorry.
For you would never reach the bottom. Why bother being kind to mortals? The universe only punishes kindness.
The universe punishes kindness? Well, that ain't nothing you can know, boss. Sounds like a fairness fallacy to me.
Indeed, Samuel. It's the sort of thing a more nihilistic vampire might say. But such nihilism is not founded in objective reality. And nihilistic vampires are real downers at parties.
That's true.
At the last Blood Drinkers Ball, I ended up at the same table as Ayn Rand.
She's a vampire?
I cannot imagine who decided to offer her immortality.
Ugh.
That was my longest night in thousands of years.
Ugh.
But well spotted, Samuel.
I got all the fairness fallacies, right?
Indeed you did, Samuel. You are most adept at tracking down cognitive distortions.
Let's see this. What does it say? Fairness fallacies. You know those folks who say I work hard so I deserve to get what I want? Well, just you thinking you deserve something don't mean the universe will reward you. The truth is your definition of fair is personal and it'll often conflict with other people's definitions. It's a fairness fallacy to assume our picture of what's fair is the only reasonable outcome. I donate to lots of vampire charities, so I know I'll be rewarded by tripping on an oil deposit real soon. My buddy Alejandro sleeps in his coffin all day. He doesn't deserve his muscle tone. I'm a great therapist, so Andy will surely give me his therapy practice, though I got no head for business.
I got a good tracking nose, I'll tell you that. I can't tell you the incredible things I learned just being in nature for so long.
Yes, you speak quite highly of this time. This is where you discovered the concept of cognitive distortions. And you said something about a flow to the universe?
Oh, yeah, that. I don't know, Andy. Something about seeing so much life and death and rebirth. I think it made me start to look at things differently.
It sounds as though it was a spiritual experience for you, Samuel.
I think it was, too. My buddy John, he showed me the way. John Muir, you probably know who he is.
You know who he is?
He was environmentalist, I think.
Yes, of course, the American naturalist. He made the entire United States agree that its nature was beautiful and worth protecting.
That's John, all right. I used to call him Johnny Christ because of the way he could make you believe. He didn't like that too much, but he had a way of making people think differently.
How did you meet?
By the late 1800s, my hippie friends moved west. John, he was their hero. He walked and thought, and no modern comforts. We got along well. He liked that I never got tired. We usually walked in silence, appreciating nature. He'd draw. I think it was the first man I fell in love with. I was still a young vampire then, not even a century old, thinking I was straight.
This is the first time Sam has admitted that he's queer. That's never come up before.
No.
Like, we've always, like, teased him whenever, like, men have flirted with him because he seemed so uncomfortable about it. Like, he was making it weird. And now, all of a sudden, he's out.
Most of us need a good 100 years before we are ready to open Pandora's underwear drawer.
Yeah, about that.
Why are we so sexy anyway?
I've been wondering, are there older straight vampires out there?
No. Sexual exclusivity of any sort seems incompatible with immortality.
Damn right.
There is a group of vampires out in Washington who claim to be straight, but they are not fooling anyone.
Ha. That's none of my business.
Why are we such sexy beasts anyway, Andy? Seems even the mortals know what we're like.
We are powerful, immortal beings. Our capacity to explore is something no mortal can dream of, as is our capacity to, Dr. Drain might say, that we have dopamine cravings that become harder to satisfy over time, and that might well be true.
Wait, so the older we get, the hornier we get?
Oh my goodness.
You have an interesting future ahead of you, my friend. We'll make an international of you yet.
Oh my goodness. That is none of my business, so...
Well, that's my curiosity satisfied. But speaking of which, I was talking about John. I fell for him hard. He wasn't into me like that, though. I don't think his wife got much from him, neither. That man was married to Mother Nature. But he was good company. I helped him map the West by sharing what I'd seen at night. I offered him my blood, but he was offended at that. He valued death and pitied my immortality. He just liked things as they were.
I wish I had met him. His mindset aligns with accepting things without judgment, as we explore in therapy.
He was an incredible fella. When he told me, Sam, I'm going to get Teddy Roosevelt to make a law protecting all this, I believed him. Before he died, he urged me never to forget the earth. But I got busy roaming and didn't notice the wilderness shrinking. My old gang tracked me down and drove me to you. If I can't help them see another way of living, they'll destroy this planet.
Your gang? Specifically?
How is a group of gangsters going to destroy the planet?
Right. Well, the mystic bastards are doing more than robbing banks and holding up trains these days. They got organized.
Oh, shit.
And now they're called Sanguinius Health. They're a health insurance company, draining folks of their blood, money, and hope. Well, they're big now, too. Real big. Got friends in high places in the mortal world. Nobody knows they're vampires.
I was not aware of this company.
Well, they're good at keeping secrets. Even in the 1800s, we had a code language. They'd bring on the infinite dawn if it made them money. If I can't stop them, they surely will.
This sounds serious, but remember to not let your fears distort your thoughts. When we foresee only a negative end to a complex situation, this is called catastrophizing, another extreme that colors our thinking.
As vampires, we can imagine the worst outcome to any situation because we've seen some real shit, but expecting disaster from the smallest issue ain't being honest with reality. Catastrophizing keeps us locked in fear of doom, but we can break out of it if we keep our cool. Examples. Dang it, I missed a shot. Now my reputation's gonna be shot too. I heard a rumor one of them dang Van Helsings is in town. This is it, compadres, we're dead. I feel weak tonight. I must be losing my vampiric powers.
Meaning, maybe things are rough, but I can't see every angle, right?
Yes, exactly. This is not to say your worries are overblown, but being able to imagine varied futures is useful in our decision-making. Let me give you an exercise so you can identify catastrophizing. I always make sure I keep my coffin key with me when I go to sleep. It would be embarrassing to be trapped in my coffin.
But it's not catastrophizing.
I sent my friend Bazul the Bloodborne a funny cat video, but he left it on red. He is surely plotting my demise.
I mean, you may be right.
That sounds like a pretty strong assumption to make. Maybe Bazul the Bloodborne was busy doing a puzzle, or knitting a cape or something.
Got the, whatchamacallit, for getting one of each cognitive distortion. So now we have found all the cognitive distortions.
Huzzah.
Knitting a cape. I didn't know capes were knit.
You are so wholesome, Samuel. I think I know what Bazul was doing, and it was not knitting.
Oh my goodness, what was he doing?
It could have been countless things, so you are correct. It is unlikely that he has left me unread out of malice. It was a really good cat video, though. I will send it to you later.
Oh, you never responded to that funny video I sent you of the horse pretending not to like carrots. That was a good one, huh?
Oh, I will have to remember to examine it later.
I don't think he watches any of my horse videos.
I saw a rat in my club the other night. The health inspector will certainly shut us down and expose me as a vampire.
I don't think one rat showing up at your club is going to make the health inspector take you down, boss. I mean, the rats were some of the cleanest things at a few saloons I've been to.
You are correct. That was some clear catastrophizing. I have not seen a rat here ever since I hired Bert.
Does Bert eat the rats?
I can't say I ain't had a rat-eating phase myself.
Oh no, Bert eats everything. He's kind of like a vampire goat. I do not know how he does it.
I guess Bert could eat the health inspector, too.
That's true.
I think they know better than to get too close. Oh no, I am trapped outside during the day, and it is the middle of summer. I shall burn to ashes.
I mean, that's probably just true, right?
Yeah, that's called self-preservation.
When I DJ downstairs, I must ensure that I do not wait too long to drop the beat, or my patrons will think I am a terrible club owner and leave.
I don't know, boss. I don't think anyone's going to get all that worked up about dropping a beat. That's got to be catastrophizing.
Also, you DJ? You do the DJing downstairs? How come we have never witnessed this?
You are correct, Samuel. I am sure they will forgive me. Though, I do not let the beat drop too late or too early, but precisely when I mean to.
Uh-huh.
All right there, Gandalf.
Who is Gandalf?
What?
Never mind.
You uncultured swine.
I think I get what catastrophizing is now. It's just hard to see other angles when I see how powerful my ex-gang's gotten, you know? But I know them. Well, they're just like I was. Maybe they've gotten better at being evil, but I get where it comes from now. That's why I feel this responsibility to help them. Now, I know that's a control fallacy. Maybe I can't help them, but I do want to try.
Wanting to guide them out of the darkness is not a cognitive distortion, Samuel. It is a noble aim, truly.
I'm just not sure I can do anything. I'd probably just make them worse.
Nah.
That sounds like catastrophizing to me, Samuel. I believe that you will help some and be unable to help others, or some may not be ready to be helped.
I reckon you're right. I gotta take things as they come. Just follow that flow of nature.
You are doing exceptionally well, Samuel. I have seen your clients slowly changing the way they look at themselves.
Thank you.
I don't know, Andy. Seems like there's a lot of work to do.
I mean, that is also true.
There always is. That we will have work to do is one of the few things we can truly expect.
Well, I surely hope things keep going well.
They will.
I am not a man of faith, Samuel, but I do have faith in you.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Gosh.
Come, let us wind down together. Perhaps you would like to play Settlers of Wallachia with me?
I'm honored.
That sounds like the kind of quiet evening I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Come then. I will set up the board.
Oh, it's a board game? I thought it was a video game. Settlers of Catan board game? I thought it was a video game.
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Good evening, Samuel. I hope we are feeling good about tonight.
What is tonight? I thought the game was over.
Honestly, yeah. I think Dr. Drain's starting to accept himself. That's what this is all about, ain't it?
It's not over. I was wrong. The internet told me that there was only 3 sessions for each of them and that it was over. So Dr. Drain's back. Okay. Well, then I guess we will be continuing this game another night.
Yes.
All right. Well, you got an extra long session this time. I hope you all enjoyed it, despite Paul's sickness. And I think he took a nap there in the middle.
No, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Just over here catastrophizing.
What are you catastrophizing about?
I don't know. I just said the first thing that came to
You
mind.
don't get your voice back, then no one will play Settlers of Wallachia with you.
I know. It'll be so sad.
Is there anything new in vampire news? I can't think of anything since the last time we spoke. It's Christmas. There's no Christmas vampire news. Not like last year when Nosferatu came out for Christmas. That was such a good Christmas. We had Nosferatu. Last year was Nosferatu Christmas. This is Frankenstein Christmas. Yeah. So it's a different year.
Yeah, there's a lot of Frankenstein discourse out there.
It's not quite Christmas yet. It might be by the time you're seeing this video, but I've already gotten a lot of Christmas presents, and they are vampire books. So I will be making a new vampire library video for you with all of my new vampire Christmas gifts. I'm very happy to share with you, so you'll be able to see that soon. My new vampire Christmas haul. But the next thing that's up for us is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, as we discussed previously. And I won't keep you very long, because we will be back with this again. This isn't the end. Dr. Drain, Isabella, Dest, and Medi again, I guess.
Yeah, they haven't quit or anything.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, well, happy holidays, folks.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2026. Well, on this game.
Yeah, that's true.
See you in like 2 days for the other game. Oh, I remembered what the other Vampire the Masquerade game was that we were going to play. Reckoning of New York.
Oh, okay. So
That's the one.
Another one of those coterie style games.
Yes, is another visual novel game.
Sweet.
So we're going to be doing that one and Bloodlines 2 and finishing this game. And do you guys actually want to see the DLC couples therapy stuff for this game, or should we give Vampire Therapist a rest once we get to the actual end of this game?
Sound off in the comments.
Yes, sound off in the comments. Comment for the algorithm. And as always, for any of those cognitive distortions where we didn't have the button and we were just guessing what we thought they were, if you have a different guess than we did, please let us know your thoughts, because that is also good for the algorithm.
True.
The almighty algorithm that Sam and Medi are both, and Andromakos are both all now terrified of. And so am I, honestly. So
Fear
am I.
the algo.
Yeah. You know what they say, Christmas stories, the tradition always was to tell like really scary, haunting Christmas stories at Christmas time. What is more haunting and frightening and scary than the algorithm?
Yep, there's Krampus, and then there's the algo.
The ghosts, the hauntings, the algorithm.
If you ever need to update the Christmas Carol, we know where to start.
Yeah, you have the ghosts of Christmas past, the ghosts of Christmas present, the really scary ghosts of Christmas future, and then like the scariest of them all,
The algo. Good night, everybody.
On that note,
Blah.
wait, no, give me a really raspy blah.
That's as raspy as I can get. Blah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Like old Medina, baby.